Hi guys, today we're going to talk about solving proportions. So, it's a very simple way to solve any proportion. You simply multiply the two numbers diagonal from each other and divide by the other one. So if I look here, here's my two diagonal numbers. Here's my other one. So I'm going to multiply these two together, divide by that, and that's going to be x. So x will be 5 times 21 divided by 7, which 5 times 21 is 105, and that's what, 15? I believe that's 15. So x is 15. So pretty simple little thing to do. Okay, should have no problem doing that. So let's do these. So we'll do this first one together. Again, x is going to be 8 times 7 divided by the other number, which is 10. So this is 56 divided by 10, which is 5.6. Okay, you pause the video, you do this problem, and then jump back on here and make sure you got it right. Okay, so y is going to be 9 times 17 divided by 3. Now I could do 9 times 17 right away, but that's going to be a little bit hard to do without a calculator. So here's what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to cancel 1 and 3, and like that, and I'm going to get 3 times 17 is 51. Okay. So here's a couple more that I'd like you to do. Go ahead and pause the video and do these two problems, and then jump back on and see how you did. I'm going to pause this video too and go grab something real quick. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this one. X should be 2 times 28 divided by 7, which is 56 divided by 7, which is 8. This one over here, y is going to be 5 times 6 divided by 12, which is 30 divided by 12. Which, let's see, 6 will go into both of those. It'll go in there 5 times. It'll go into 12 twice. So this is 5 halves or 2.5. Either one of those will work. So that's what you should have got for those. Okay, let's look at this bad boy. This thing is a little bit different because it doesn't just have a variable. It's got an x plus 1 here, which complicates things a little bit, but not too bad. So this one I'm going to do it the same way. This is my variable. X plus 1 is going to equal 40 times 6 divided by 15. And so 40 times 6 is 240 over 15. And let's see, what is that? X plus 1 is going to be 16 then, because 15 times 16 is 240. And now, I just have the last step. I just need to subtract 1. And that tells me what x is. X is 15. And I'm done. Okay. So let's move on here. The graph shows the toll y due on a turnpike for driving X miles. Your toll is $700.50. How many kilometers did you drive? Okay, this is a tricky question because what it does is it changes the game right here when it says, hey, how many kilometers, but everything it's given is miles. So you can look on here and you can say, you know what, see this point right here? If I go 100 miles, it costs me $7.50. So if I spent $7.50, I went 100 miles. Okay? Now the thing is I want to know how many kilometers that is. Well, I also know that from right here, and this is one of those things you got to look at the caption. 1 mile is 1.61 kilometers. Now you could make a proportion here, and you can figure out how many kilometers are going to go. So I've got miles as to miles, and I've got kilometers as to kilometers. So I can put an X right here, and I can solve this by going 1.61. Oops. 1.61 times 100 divided by 1, which I really don't need to divide by 1. This comes out to be 161 kilometers. Always make sure you get the units on there, okay? Okay, now, here we got some tougher problems. So with this, I need to convert 7.5 inches into centimeters. So I need a conversion rate. So I look here, I go look up that 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. Now I can do this with a proportion. So I've got 7.5. 7.5 inches is to 1 inch as X centimeters is to 2.54 centimeters. And now I just get X is going to be 2.54 times 7.5. Well, I get out my handy dandy TI-84 plus C Silver Edition graphing calculator, which I don't have with me, so I'm using my phone. 2.54 times 7.5 comes out to be 19.05. And that is in centimeters. Okay? So I showed my work, and I can go write the answer up there. All right, let's look at this one now. 100 grams is how many ounces? Well, I need a conversion rate. So I look up 1 gram is 0.0353 ounces. So now I can write a proportion. 100 grams is to 1 gram as X ounces is 2.0353 ounces. And now I just have to multiply those two, and I don't have to divide by the 1. So X is going to be 100 times 0.0353, which I don't even really need to use a calculator for that. I just move the decimal 2 places. That's 3.53 ounces. So I can go put that right here. Always show your work, right? Okay. Let's give this a little bit more room here, huh? Oops. So 2 liters is how many quarts? Well, I look up 1 liter is 1.0567 quarts. So I can write a proportion. 2 is to 1. And those are both in liters, as X quarts is to 1.0567 quarts. So then X is just this times 2. So 1.0567 times 2 is 2.1134 quarts. And that's going to go here. Okay, our last one. 4 meters is how many feet? So I get my conversion formula. 1 meter is 3.281 feet. All right, so 4 meters is to 1 meter, as X feet is to 3.281 feet. And now X is going to be 4 times 3.281. that's 13.124. And that's in feet. So I'll go ahead and write that up here on the line. So there we go. We converted a bunch of units. Okay, so you're going to get to do 1 through 43, the odd ones. I look forward to seeing you guys in class, and we'll work on this assignment. Have a great evening.